Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video in this series where I'm going day by day and talking about my sobriety journey and my journey of quitting smoking marijuana and nicotine. Today's day 19 and I'm gonna be really real with y'all. I was praying today and stuff, and I had like a very emotional day. And before I started filming just now, I was praying and I was crying about family stuff and the way that I pushed away people in my life, etc., etc. And I just had like a conversation with my friend just so that I didn't feel so alone, and I'm feeling okay now. And yeah, today's day 19 and that's kind of how the day is going so far. I woke up today and went for a run, okay? Beautiful, I love that I went for a run. And then afterwards, I tried to sing a little bit and try to sing like high notes, like a belt. And I realized that I have like this Celine Dion thing. If you guys have watched that Celine Dion movie on Prime, when she goes to sing a high note, she was having this thing where her voice wasn't going to those notes and just kind of like got this raspy air thing, and it sounded strained. And I was having that this morning after going for a run. And so now I'm wondering if smoking from the bong, the marijuana, and putting cigarettes in there was leading to putting soot in my lungs. So I'm starting to realize that I have some stuff in my lungs, and I activated it by running. Last time I was smoking a whole bunch, I realized I wasn't spitting stuff up. So I just thought, oh, I'm not spitting stuff up. But in the back of my head, I was wondering if everything was just starting to sit in my lungs, because I was having issues singing long notes, etc., etc., and I was getting out of air faster. So I've kind of like made the discovery today that I have a lot of soot in my lungs, and I was coughing today, but I think the coughing, it is harsh on my voice, but it's good because it means that stuff is starting to move around and hopefully making its way out of my lungs. It's kind of scary to think about, especially as a singer. I was being incredibly irresponsible doing what I was doing as a singer. But I didn't realize how bad it would be, and now I'm realizing there's a lot of stuff in there, and I'm wondering if I should go for more runs so I can get it out. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go for another run just so that I can get some more stuff activated. I don't think I'm gonna go for a crazy amount of runs all the time, but I'm gonna just start doing a lot more cardio because I need to activate that stuff so it comes out, so I can be singing those long notes like I was before, and just clearing out my body and making myself healthy again. So that was a huge part that was a huge revelation of the day. Realizing that there's lots of stuff in my lungs, there's soot in my lungs, and I believe that that's what it is. And it just makes sense. And it got activated, and when I was trying to sing high notes, it was just like my lungs were all activated from that stuff because it's working its way out. So it's kind of sad. But I think I have to go through this process and have grace for myself and try to let my body heal. And definitely going back to smoking is gonna not be the solution to the problem. So it gives me a little bit of motivation that I have stuff to work through. But yeah, after I went for a run and stuff, I did groceries and stuff for my grandparents and visited my grandparents, had like kind of a conversation with my grandpa, just, he's getting older and like is worried about his health and stuff like that, and just was talking about some stuff that was pulling at my heartstrings already. And then when I was praying, it just like a lot of stuff was coming up for me. But like that's the thing with like when you have vices and you're running away all the time, you have moments where when you quit and you're processing stuff, that's what's happening. You're processing, and those emotions kind of come up, and you make realizations of like, whoa. The particular one that was kind of making me emotional, and this is being really real, is I feel like I pushed my father away from the music thing, and I just pushed him away and away, and I think that hurt him. And I said it was for other reasons that he was upset with me, but today when I was praying and stuff, I realized it's because I pushed him away. It's on me. Because when I did come out to my family, he was there and he supported me. So it's kind of on me that I pushed him away, and that's kind of why he's upset, and I can't really blame him for that. I need to put in that work to say, I'm not pushing you away anymore. Anyway, today got emotional. Today a lot of revelations, and the journey of quitting is not like a quick one of just like, oh, I overcame it. There's like a lot of stuff. like I've talked a lot about those weird dreams and processing my demons on my own journey, but now it's like realizing that the way that I've affected other people from this addiction, and the people that are closest to me, that comes up, and that's makes me emotional, gets me feeling things, and it's definitely something that needs to be processed. So I'm glad that it's at least the processing part is happening. Even if the mending part of those relationships hasn't totally happened yet, I feel like I'm taking those first steps. Sorry, I got like a little bit indigestion as usual. But yeah, and then the soot in my lungs was something else too. But I am feeling motivated to just focus on my life, do a little less like watching TV, and like I said in another video, like I think I said this in a past video, like my ambition is coming back, and I feel like I want to achieve things and I want to get things done, which I think I was totally lost when I was smoking weed all the time. That ambition level went totally down, and it's totally coming back up. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for what the future has to bring. And even though that emotional stuff is coming up, I'm making those steps to lead me to those mended relationships. Yeah, and so yeah, I'm excited about all that kind of stuff. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but those are the two big things: the emotional realizations, realizing physical realizations, and yeah, maybe weed and psychedelics give you spiritual revelations, but when you get off and you start running away, you make revelations on this physical world that's going on, in that emotional world, because you're not running away anymore. I don't know, I've made a lot of spiritual revelations, but it's time to put those spiritual things that I've gained and put them into the real world, and make my real world, the physical, better. So that's kind of where I'm at. Today's day 19. I'm sure there's like more stuff that I wanted to say, but it'll be said in a video because I'm doing this every single day. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I remember what I was gonna say. There was somebody who commented, because I'm posting these videos right now. There's not a lot of people watching them, but somebody just commented and asked me if I was smoking every day. So I just want to take a minute and respond to that comment. I'll respond to it, I'll type it out too, but I just want to say in this video, first of all, thank you for watching and being on this journey. But yes, when I was smoking every single day. And I did have a couple moments where I realized like, oh, this addiction thing, and it was really hard for me to quit. So I've had moments in time where I try to quit, and maybe I made it a few weeks, but I never made it too much longer than that. So this time I'm trying to go for the long run, but still taking it day by day. But yeah, I was smoking every day. Anyway, this is my journey. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for this space. Today's been day 19, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.